Hello, hello. What's up? What's up? Okay, so it's midday. What's up? This is April. And what's up, my TCG fam? So, what I'm doing today is working out with you. Now, today is one of those days where I do not feel like working out. A little advice: when you're feeling like this, when you're feeling kind of lazy, going out in your neighborhood, walk as far as you can. Well, not as far as you can. Um, just walk a distance away from your home, because guess what? You have to get back home, right? So that's how you can make your body do what you need it to do. All right, so before I start walking, I've got my dumbbells, and I'm just gonna just wake my muscles up because I want my muscles to build. I want to burn fat while I'm walking. So I'm just gonna do a few things. What am I doing? Let's hold your core in. Let me step back a little bit so you can see me. You can see a little bit more there. Hold your core. Always hold your core. To the other side. Just waking those muscles up. Hold your core in. Keep your arm close to your body. Your elbow. Keep it inward as you can. It's like you're tightening the muscle better. Okay. All right, so make sure you hold your core. Okay. Actually, we're going to do dead weights. Dead. Okay. I'm going to do just 10 of these. Hold your core. Okay. Now, I'm going to set these aside because when we're finished walking, I'm actually going to take those back out. All right, so let's go. If you're just coming in, so what I was saying about those days when you feel like you don't want to walk or exercise, anything, go for a walk, because wherever you walk, and then what I do before I walk, I lift something, do a little strength training. That way I can wake my muscles up, because you want to burn fat while you're walking. I didn't see what the temperature was, because I don't want to know. I know it's crazy, because if you look at the temperature, you're probably not want to go out. So I don't know how hot it is. I'm sure it's probably close to 100 degrees. Oh, I left my spray. Shoot. And actually, let's go get my spray. Yeah, I live out by a lot of trees. I don't want anything come out. And I don't have protection. So let's go get some protection. And I have it it right back here where I was. So how's everybody doing today? How is everyone? Welcome, come in. Welcome to my channel. All right, so I got my spray, defense spray. In my state, you can carry any type of defensive spray. So and I carry the kind of spray that will protect me, that will make you stop, make an animal stop. And that's really what I carry it for. It's all these trees. See, I live by a lot of trees, so you never know. What I like to do, especially when I don't feel like exercising, I'll walk to the end of where I live, the community itself, and then walk back. I have done it a second time just because I don't want to go to the on the main road out there because it's too much traffic. So what's everybody up to? So what's everybody doing? Yeah. And what I like about my neighborhood, it's like walking mountains. It's like walking up a mountain because it truly goes up and down, different levels. So it's nice. It's no shade, that's the only thing. So days like this, wear your sunscreen. But the sun is actually healthy for you as long as you're not baking in it. And what I mean by that is just sitting in it. I'm not trying to tan or anything. I'm just getting exercise, enjoying everything. There's a little dog. Okay. There's 2 dogs in this community. They're thankfully very small little miniature poodles. Well, one is a Shih Tzu, but they're the only things that come out, the only ones that come out being silly. I'm not worried. I didn't get the spray for them. Sometimes I take my boxer with me, but the only thing with her, she does not like to walk the whole way. Midway through the walk, she starts trying to lie down on the grass that we're walking past. even when you're walking, hold that core as much as you can. Here we go, going up a hill. All right, let's talk about something. Let's talk about relationships and cheating. Let's talk about relationships and cheating. So, a lot of times, this is all my opinion, people. A lot of times, people in relationships, when their other half cheats, some people will even though they may have but they go out and cheat because they're thinking that they're getting the person back, paying the person back. And you know that saying, two wrongs don't make a right, is so true. Unfortunately, it's women who go out and do that, trying to get the person back. You're only hurting yourself. Because when you cheat, you're opening your relationship. Oh, this is a steep hill. You're opening your relationship to deeper poison. All right. We're opening our lungs. All right, the lungs are. Legs burning. Now that was a good hill. it's hot out here. It is really hot. All right. I could never be a personal trainer. You know, you have those personal trainers that exercise with you, and they're like, you know, they're having to talk. They're giving instructions, they're giving motivation. I don't see how, with certain exercises, you're trying to breathe correctly and talk. Now, that's the ones that do the workout with you. Let's see. Oh, fresh cut grass. I love the smell of fresh grass when it's cut. It smells so good. These folks are cutting their grass right now. Look at that, it's pretty. It smells so good. There's a little Shih Tzu that I was telling you all about. Now the Shih Tzu will actually come in the street, but that's as far as it goes. You know how small dogs are. They like to act like they're tough. They act tougher than what they are. Yeah. They don't realize how how small they are. Like the small man syndrome. We've almost made it to where I'm gonna just take a break for a minute under this shade up here. see him past the entrance. All right, we're just gonna sit here for a second. All right. So what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's Wednesday is going well. Regardless of where you are in your day, regardless of what you're doing, I hope that your day is going well. This feels so good, you know. Walking is so nurturing for your body. It's really therapeutic. So yeah, this is a really good way of exercising when you feel like you're having like a lazy day, or for those of you who really don't, may have like knee injuries or certain injuries where you can't just do strenuous types of things. You know, walking is at your own pace, and the length of how far you walk is up to you, so it's a little easier. All right, so we're gonna end our little break and make a turn and go back. All right, let's see. You know, I really don't have to bring this big old, let me show you my spray. I really don't have to bring it. It's just not necessary, really. I mean, I haven't run into anything, any creek, any animal, other than the little small dogs. So, it's just really, it gives you security. It gives me security. Because you just never know. With these crazy people, some crazy people out here. Ooh, people have really gone mad. So just in case someone may be flying off the deep end, as they say, the spray is to give you time to escape. Okay, so I was actually talking about relationships earlier. So when people cheat and then the other party, a lot of times the other person will cheat thinking that they're getting back at the person, like payback. And what they don't realize, when you cheat to get payback, you're actually hurting yourself more so than the other person. You're putting yourself out there, number one. Most of the time, based on my knowledge, when you are cheating for payback, you're not cheating because you like another person, or your feelings are not out there for someone else. You're just doing it just to strictly get back at the other person. So you're actually putting someone else that is outside of your relationship into a situation where you're opening up their feelings. And what could happen, and this has happened, the other person that you've now brought into your relationship just because of payback, that person could actually become attached to you, and when they find out that they were only used, that could really hurt. It can hurt people. So you got to be careful with that. You're putting yourself at risk. Also, another thing people don't think about: sexually transmitted diseases. So if you cheat and get a sexually transmitted disease, who in the heck do you think you're hurting? You're darn sure hurting your own self. It's just a mess. So it's just don't do it. A lot of people, you want to do it when someone hurts you. You want to hurt them back, but don't put yourself out there like that. And to be quite honest, I really don't think. I think when people cheat, it's hard to let a person go. But I think that y'all should part ways. That's my opinion. I don't think you ever get over someone. I think once someone, like when you truly love someone, and when someone hurts you like that and betray your trust, I don't think you really ever truly trust that person the way that you did before they cheated. And if you can't put 100% or close to it into the relationship, then you might as well part ways, because y'all are not, your relationship can't grow. So it's just like a plant. If you're, you plant the seed in the soil, that's like first date. Plant the seed, that's like first date. So you go on the first date. The seed in the soil gets comfortable. It's like, I found my new home. Feels good. The date turns into 2 or 3. You're happy. You like this person. And you guys get closer. And the seed, as you water it, it starts to germinate and grow. And you water it, and the bigger it gets, the more mature it gets. You give it fertilizer, and you give it nourishment to thrive. Okay, so that's like a relationship. You're giving it all of your energy, you're putting all of yourself into it. You're having fun, you're talking, you're communicating, you're showing affection, you're doing things that are healthy for your relationship together. Okay, now, what if you stop giving the plant water? What's going to happen? The plant is going to start dying. Little by little, it's going to start dying. Just like a relationship. So when someone is deceitful and they cheat, that's like you've stopped giving the relationship water. So instead of putting yourselves through what's probably going to be a miserable rest of your relationship, just part ways. That's my opinion. What do you guys think? You all think that relationships can survive after someone cheats? Now, if you decide to stay in the relationship, and someone has cheated on you, don't thinking you're going to get them back by cheating. Don't do that. And that person that has cheated, you all need to realize that you've betrayed the trust that the person had for you. So that person does not trust you. Even if they say, okay, I've forgiven you for cheating, blah, blah, blah. That person does not trust you. So you need to mentally start all the way over from the beginning when you first met the person. What did you do to make this person trust you? Because people don't trust strangers. So just because someone goes on a date with you, they don't trust you. People trust you because of what you show. You show that you're trustworthy. So when you're in a relationship and you cheat, you're showing that you're not trustworthy. So you have to build the trust again. And that takes a lot of work and time. While I'm down here, I'm gonna grab my garbage can, pull that up. Did the garbage come yet? Oh yeah. Look, it's just really heavy. That means I'm getting dehydrated. Take a look at my watermelon patch. Look at that. And I've got a few baby watermelon that's sprouting. All right, I'm going to go in and get some water. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Hey there. Stay right there, guys. Hit the like button. I'll be right back. Make sure it's not. There we go. I guess I can let it outside. So, one of the things that I do, this looks like it's frozen. Is it frozen? It really does look like it's frozen. looks like it's completely frozen. Sorry about that. So what's everybody up to? So I'm going to try to do a few squats and then some maybe some lunges. I can't stand lunges. Lunges to me are like burpees. I can't stand burpees. I can't stand lunges. And I don't even do the jumping type lunges. I do the, walking style lunges. I still can't stand them. But they're really good for the leg. People who do a lot of cardio, they're really good for you all. So you can, still have a shape. All right, let me do something. All right, let's see. I might have to take you inside for sure. You are being interrupted. Okay. So what is everybody doing? Is anyone working out, or is everyone at work probably? Or doing something? So we just did 15 reps. We're gonna do 15 more and then 15 more. So we're doing 3 sets of 15 reps. set to go of these. One more set. Let's go. For those of you who may have come in a little later, I just walked my neighborhood, so that's why I'm drained. I've been out of the sun, and right now I'm just trying to do some strength training. So I just did 3 reps of the, what do you call those? Deadlift? Dead weights? Something like that. So I'm going to try and do some, something else in a minute. What is that noise? I can't stand beeping sounds. Okay, let's do some leg lunges. So let's see, how many reps should I do? We're just going to count to 15 and just swap the legs out. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll do maybe 3 sets of these also. Let's go ahead and do them because I am feeling like the sun has taken all of my energy. Seriously. All right, let's see. Okay, let's go. Ready? Ready, folks? Let's go. Five. 6. my. Let's open this up some more. This is that part of day that really no one should be out here in the sun. I think they said from 2 to 5. Those are the hottest parts of the day. 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. All right, let's go. We got 2 more sets. Okay, let's go. Okay. All right, last set. Ready? Let's go. Oh, I'm losing it. Oh, come on, guys. It's the last set, hardest set. Oh, just have to push through. Oh, oh. Ay, ay, ay. All right. You know, that last set, that's the one that is going to make the workout worth. So pull through that last set, Just remember, it's not going to last forever. That feeling of feeling like you're about to pass out, your body's shaking, your muscles are like, I'm not doing anything else. When you get that feeling, push through that set. That's the set that is going to make the workout work. So push through it. Ooh, all right, that was good. And actually, I think I'm going to do some curl ups or some, let's see. Let's see, should I do these? Yeah, I think I'm going to do some, I don't know what you call them. I'm going to call them swing. I'm not going to make up a name for those because I know that they're called something. But I'm going to do the exercise where you kind of go cross and up, working this. No, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to do some, I could do curl ups right here. So I'm going to do 3 sets of curl ups. And I'm not going to be lazy. I'm not going to sit down and do them. I'm just going to give it another moment. Oh, all right. Yeah, I could do the curl up, curl up. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll do the curl and then up. Doing one arm at a time. And we'll do 15. We'll count to 15 and 3 reps. All right, let's go ahead and knock those out. And make sure that you take advantage of your breaks. All right. Hold your core, okay? Keep your elbows close to your body. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Good job. Make sure you're breathing, feeding your muscles oxygen. All right. Two, 3, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, and last one, 15. All right, good job. Give yourself a hand. We got one more set. All right. All right. Let's we're gonna really take advantage of our breaks. All right, last set. Let's get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15. All right. Good job. Ooh, all right. Good job, good job. Yes. All right. So we have, I think, let's see. I think that's all that we're going to do today. No, we're going to do a few squats because, yeah, we're going to do some squats, some kind of squats. Now, the kind of squats that I do, or that I try to do, I try to put as much weight to the back of me versus to the front of me. which is what everyone's supposed to do, because it's actually really bad for your knees when you're squatting, putting the weight on the front. So many people do that, but you're not supposed to squat where you're putting all this weight. So you're not supposed to do like forward squatting, if that makes sense. You're supposed to squat where you're putting the weight on the glutes, the back of the heels. So think of the glutes, the back of the heels when you're squatting. All right. I hope that everyone is having a great day. It's sunny here. I know it's a few places that still has some rough weather, but for those of you who's made it through the foggy days and the gray days, rainy days, you know, enjoy the sun. Enjoy it. Because I know this is the first day of sun for us here where I am in probably 4 days of real sun. You guys be sure to like the video, be sure to subscribe and click on the bell, the notifications bell. That way, whenever we're working out and going live with these different workouts, you won't miss it. You'll get that notification. So be sure to like the video, click the thumbs up, like it, and then subscribe and click on the notifications bell. And for those of you who's never visited this channel, I'm April, and you're the TCG, you're entering the TCG fam. So April TCG, this is who we are. And mostly we're following like court trials, things that's going on out there in the world, everyday type of things. And we just basically give our commentary on that. So that's what we are. And right now, we're just working out. I was just showing everybody that when you have those days where you're feeling lazy, and instead of skipping your exercise, what you do is you go for a walk. Because always remember, when you walk, wherever you walk to, you have to walk back. So just go for a nice walk. Put on some sunscreen and your cap and walk. So that's what we did. We just walked and came back, and then we were just doing a few other things so that we can burn fat. And that's what we've been doing. Thank you all for coming in. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, and click on the notifications bell. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do are squats, and that's going to be it for me. I'm not putting my hands on that. It's sunny out here, so I gotta find something to, I guess I'll hold on to the edge of this table. What I like to do is give myself some sort of grip when I'm doing squats, so that way I can put most of the weight on the back of me. So the back of the heels, my glutes, the back, and that way I'm not hurting my knees. And my squats, they're mainly for me, they're working my inner thighs. I do squats to work my inner thighs as well as my glutes. And that's strictly what I do squats for. Those are the most effective way to me. Even in the gym, when you're working with a personal trainer, yeah, they'll put you on those machines when it's like leg day. They'll put you on those machines, but at the end, you're gonna do squats. At some point in that workout for leg day, you're gonna do squats. So always include squats, regardless if it's leg day, arm day, back day, whatever it is, core day. For me, every day is core, every day are squats. Because everything I'm working on, I always hold my core. You know, I squeeze my core. So I'm always working my core with anything I do. Even when I'm not exercising, I squeeze my core. I think that's why I don't have um, much there midsection. I don't have much as far as my stomach is concerned. It doesn't like go out like a lot of people's because I'm always squeezing my core muscles. So just practice that even when you're like in the car driving, you know, lift your chest and bring in your core and squeeze it, you know. Let's see. All right. I am tired. All right, so we are going to yeah, we could use this to hold on to. All right, so I open my legs really wide because again, I'm working the core, I'm working my inner thighs, the squats. I use my squats for my inner thighs and my glutes. So I want to bring my legs out wide and let's go. And we're just gonna like do squat, bounce, bounce, bounce up. So we're gonna do 12 to 15 of those. Ready? Let's go. Whoops, let's go back a little bit. So remember, we're not trying to put the weight on our knees, we're putting it on the back side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember, with any exercise, hold the core, squeeze your core, because I can feel it in my core as well. And that's a good thing. So when you feel your core, when you're doing an exercise, you're doing the right thing. All right. All right, you want to feel that burn? Yes, that's what you want to feel. When you are doing your reps, when you're doing the sets and you feel that burn, push through it because that is what you want. You want to feel the burn. Because if you can just do something all the way through and not feel anything, that means it wasn't as effective. So you want to feel the burn. Somewhere you want to feel the burn. So keep that in mind. All right. We got one more set of the squats. Whew. All right. All right. Ready? Come on. Wake up. Wake up. Okay, let's go. All right. Whew. My legs are burning. Oh. All right, let's go. Come on. Ready? Let's go. 3. Feel the burn. Good. Push through. 9. 11. One more. Good one. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. All right. Yes. That's what we want. We want that burn. Oh my goodness. When your legs are shaking, that's what you want. You want, when you're doing squats, you want your legs to shake a little bit. That's what you want. You want your body to work. Oh my goodness. That was hard. You got to push through that hardness. That hard part, push through. And trust me, if I can push through, you can push through, because I don't drink energy drinks, nothing. So for those of you who drink energy drinks and whatever, like, you can do it. Push through. That makes it all worth it. What's up, Jordan? Thank you. Who's playing? What's today? It's Wednesday. Who's playing tonight? So, is this preseason? Oh, you're referring to, so, okay, I thought you were referring to the regular season. No, I didn't plan on watching the England versus Netherlands. Oh, I see. No, I didn't plan on watching that game. Is that like the finals? Or I don't know, does the Euro League start their season when we start here in the US? Thanks, Jordan. My accent? So yeah, we were just working out. I'm finished with mine. For those of you who are still working out, push through. Do some squats. And if you even if you're not working out, do some squats. Wherever you're standing, wherever you are, if you're sitting, stand up, do some squats. Do 12 squats. Push through them. 12 squats. You can do squats anywhere. Anywhere you can do squats. Even if you're at work in the cafeteria at work, you can do squats. So everybody do squats. I'm from the United States. Yep. I lived in Germany for a while. My father was military. Yeah, where are you from, Jordan? Oh, you said where in the United States? Oh, all over. We were military, so we traveled around. Um, I was born in Kentucky, moved to, my grandmother lived in Charlottesville. So I grew up in Charlottesville and just all over Charlottesville, Virginia. Oh, okay. So that's an exciting game for you then this evening. That's my boss. They're wanting to come outside. Why? Why, Jordan? Why'd you ask me that? Yeah, I bet that's exciting having your team play. I'm sure you're probably for England. My favorite football team is are the Saints, New Orleans Saints. That's my favorite team. They haven't been doing much over the years. So last year, who was I going for last year? I just kind of peep the season, the beginning of the season, and see who's playing with hunger, and then I just ride with the team that I'm watching at the beginning, because I can kind of tell who is playing with hunger. But then again, you have some teams that start off like they're hungry, and then for some reason mid-season they just lose the hunger. I don't know. So you really can't tell. But yeah, certain players have a hunger in them from the beginning. It's like they create their time is now. They make their time. So like shoot, it's so many players that have made it about them. Usually people who make it their time, their season, they're gonna have a good season. But you have to really want that. I can't wait to see for the NBA season. I can't wait for the basketball season, because I am really ready to see LeBron and his son. I'm really ready to see that. Not because, honestly, I don't think that Bronny is good enough to play for the NBA. I honestly, I just don't. I don't think that Bronny is good enough to play for the NBA. You can watch a video of mine. Excuse me. You can watch a video of mine um, that I made about maybe last week, I think a couple of weeks ago, about LeBron and his son. And I gave the stats, his high school stats. And if you listen to the stats, no, they're not NBA ready stats. So I don't think that he's good enough to be in the NBA. I think that this is all LeBron. LeBron has been waiting for this. And if it wasn't for LeBron being in the NBA, Bronny would not, I don't think any team would have picked him up. And that's just my opinion, but my opinion is based off of facts, based off of true statistics, his numbers throughout the season, throughout his high school career. I don't think he's capable of, he's not good enough to play for the NBA. But yeah, I still want to witness this. This is the first time in history for a father and son to play in the NBA together. That's going to be a neat thing. So yeah, I'm waiting for that. You guys be sure to like the video. Thank you. I really appreciate you all coming in. For those of you who are just coming in, you have missed the workout. But I just did a workout, worked out a little bit. And I'm just coming down from pain. So that's what I've been doing out here. So who's ready for the season? Who's ready to see LeBron and his son play? Or the better question is, who thinks that LeBron's son is good enough to play for the NBA? So put a 1 in the chat if you think he is good enough. If you think he's NBA ready, put a 1 in the chat. If you think he is not NBA ready, maybe he should play for I think it's called the D League, maybe? Yeah, the D League. If you think she should play in a lower league, put a 2 in the chat. So 1 if you think that Bronny, LeBron's son, is good enough to play in the NBA, and 2 if you think that he's not good enough to play in the NBA. Yeah. I'm happy that I get to witness this moment in history, but I don't think that he is good enough to play in the NBA based on his stats. So based on facts. But it's still going to be exciting and interesting. Honestly, you know what? He probably won't play that much. I mean, because honestly, he's just not good enough to play for NBA. So they'll probably sit him on the bench for the most part, and then bring him out at some point, you know, during the game. So I'm just relaxing after my hot, sunny day workout. You know what would be nice right now? This is perfect beach weather. I need to be at the beach. Nice, cool beach. It's windy. This is perfect weather for the beach. Oh, and about the Young Thug trial. So what I'm doing, oh, this is important. I can't believe I didn't bring this up. Okay, so what I'm waiting for, like everybody else, they could have gotten some notice this morning. I don't know. I haven't researched anything this morning. I haven't looked at the news or anything like that. But what I'm waiting for is to see what the results are going to be for the Young Thug trial for Judge Glenfield. I think they said that they have until 5 o'clock today to respond. So we should hear something if nothing has come out already. So I may come back and do another live tonight about what's going on with the trial. It's so many people that's covering the trial. It's so many legal professionals now. Like, and the thing is, the legal professionals, they know more of the specific details of what is going on. But one thing they can't do is well, some can't, like the lead attorney. I have to give it to him. The lead attorney, even though he is a lawyer, So he works in that profession, but he knows how to disseminate the information to us in a way that we'll understand. So that's what I try to do. I try to take information from the legal professionals, the news, and then I disseminate it to you all in a way that I would want someone to provide information for me. So I make it understandable for just an average person who doesn't work in the legal profession, the legal field. But yeah, he's really good. But you have Kayla Bumpus that was acting as Woody's attorney. She has this channel on YouTube now, and I mean, I don't know, you know. But again, that's an attorney. But yeah, it's a lot of people that's covering. Um, but see, the thing is, like, so what I do is I try to talk about the stuff that matters. Like with that trial, I mean, most of us, in my opinion, especially those of us who live in Georgia, we're caring about, we're following this because of Young Thug. It is not illegal to be in a gang. There's nothing illegal about that. It is not against the law to be in a gang. Um, what is against the law are actions, certain things that people do. Now, uh, YSL being a gang, if it were a gang, that's not illegal. It's nothing illegal about being in a gang. If you are from the state of Georgia, or if you live in the state of Georgia, and you have, I'm going to say if you're from the state of Georgia, or if you've been here for, say, a long time, you know that Georgia is filled with gangs. It's filled with gangs. Gangs are everywhere. So that's something that we're used to. And for them to, the DA, which I don't know Fannie Willis. I'm going to call her Fannie because that's what I started off calling her. So I don't know Fannie Willis personally, of course, but I don't like her. I don't like how she came out. Number one, she lied. Okay. No one wants to talk about it, but at first she said that she didn't have an affair with that man, with Wade, Nathan Wade. At first she was saying she didn't have an affair with him, but when they came out with proof, then she said, "Oh, well, what's wrong? I didn't know that was against the rules. So why did you deny it at first then?" So that's one thing. And then um, at the beginning of this trial with Young Thug, she was bringing out. They were talking about lyrics in his songs. No, you're taking away someone's rights when you're trying to use um, freedom of speech against someone. So we have the right to freedom of speech. That's our right. You can't use what I say against me. My opinion, you can't use against me. If it's my song, I can sing about whatever I want to sing about. I'm writing the song, it's mine. And most of the time, you just when you're writing, you're just letting your thoughts go. You're letting your thoughts just roam, because you want to write a completed, nice piece. So there's nothing wrong with anything that you write. It's just ridiculous for them to have tried to use his lyrics. And if you notice during the trial, you don't see them bringing up lyrics too much now, because they see how bad they look trying to use his lyrics. And see, they're not the state's attorneys. They're messing with the wrong people. Mr. Steele and the defense team, Mr. Steele is Young Thug's attorney. Those guys are high paid attorneys. They're not going to let the state come in and do anything they want to these people. No, they're not doing that. That's why all this stuff is going on. Because, see, the state of Georgia, places like Muskogee County, Bibb County, Fulton County, Cobb County, Gwinnett, all these different counties in the state of Georgia, where it is saturated with black people. People feel like the people in the higher offices, these people feel like they can do whatever they want. And I think that they feel like that because it's black people that they're servicing. Servicing, yes, they're servicing us. So they forget that. And so they get into these high positions, which we vote them in these high positions, but they get into these positions and they feel like they can go into a courtroom and operate it based on how they feel. Have you ever noticed I don't know if you've ever been to like traffic court where people have gotten all these little, traffic violations and things. You go into that court, they pile everybody up in the same courtroom. And now this is here in the state of Georgia. Well, I've only been to two, but one of them that I went to, we went, as soon as we walked in the courtroom and sat down, the judge, when he came in, he yelled out, he said, y'all better turn that, what did he say? He said, y'all better turn that, turn the cell phones off. If you don't, I'm going to take them. Like, oh my goodness. But that's how the state of Georgia acts. That's how they treat people. And they're used to treating people that way in these court systems, in the judicial system. So you go in the court system, you go in the courts, and you have security guards. You have them acting like you're some kind of criminal when you walk in the courthouse. Like, you have to always remember, and it's really not much you can do. You can't really do anything, because you don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're being arrested, even though you can fight it, but you don't want to be arrested for something stupid. But just pay attention, and just, what I do is I look a person in the eye and I'll just say something, but I don't like say something to the point of where it's going to get me in trouble, because I'm just not going to have something on my record that I have to fight, because I'll fight it if I have to. If I know something's not right, I'm going to fight it, but I just don't want to go through that. So it's like, if they get the right person, so you got the right one today, if they get the right person, yeah, that person's going to fight it. They're going to tell you to your face they're going to fight it. They're going to, they're going to fight that. But anyway, so these people get into these high positions, and they feel like they're above you. And that's just period. They feel like they're above you. So what you're seeing the state do, their behavior throughout this whole beginning of this trial, their behavior is what everyday Georgians go through in the judicial system. These folks have public defenders that work for the state, of course. That's why you should always set aside, always have like emergency funds. If you don't have it like that, save up, put aside money for legal fees in case you're ever in a situation, because it's really good to hire your own personal attorney instead of having to go with a public defender. The public defenders work for the state. But yeah, these state attorneys, they're used to treating people this way. Think about how many other trials that they've had where they were acting, even Judge Glenville. Think about how many other people that he went into a private chambers with and threatened with jail if they didn't take back the Fifth Amendment. I mean, that's basically what I'm understanding happened, allegedly. So think about how many other people that's out here that were done unjustly. These people do this every day. This is their everyday behavior. So what looks as what looks like it's highly surprising right now, their behavior in that courtroom, that is what they do all the time. That is the state of Georgia for you. So sometimes you have to let people know, and the way to let them know is by hiring a good attorney. Your attorney, like Mr. Steele, is going to stand up for you in the right way. And when that judge tries to take his power and use it against that great attorney, this is what's this is the result of it. What's going on right now? You're not above the law. There's everybody has there's a process in the judicial system. There's a process of how everyone is supposed to handle things. So you have to handle things accordingly to how you're supposed to handle it. You can't make your own rules. No one can make their own rules when it comes to law. You can't make your own law. We can't make our own law. They can't make their own law. And when I'm saying they, I'm talking about people that work in the judicial field. They can't make their own laws. We can't make our own laws. A lot of us, we think we can make our own laws. We can't. Stop trying to make your own laws, folks. Some of us really try to make our own. We actually try to create our own laws. Don't do that. Follow the law, just like everybody else. The folks in the courthouse, they have to follow the law as well. So everybody needs to follow the law and work accordingly, and handle things according to how they're supposed to handle them. Judge Glanville and the state's attorneys, Miss Hilton and Miss Love, they were completely, I'm sure, surprised. Or Mr. Steele, the defense team, Mr. Steele and the rest of the folks, they have come in and shaken, they are shaking the state of Georgia's judicial system. They're shaking everything. So Ms. Love and Ms. Hilton and Judge Glanville, they're like, whoa, you can't do that to me. I am Judge Glanville. I am the power in this courthouse. I am over everybody. This is my laws. And no, 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 it is not. You're supposed to be neutral. The judge presiding over the trial, any trial, is supposed to be neutral when there's a jury. So the jury is supposed to determine guilty or not guilty, not the judge. The judge can't persuade a witness um, to to come away from pleading the fifth versus you just can't do that. And Miss Hilton and Miss Love, wait, Miss Love, you saw how quiet she was the past maybe 2 weeks of the before this recess. The past 2 weeks, this lady she hasn't even been she was out for a number of days. She's been in and then out, and when she's there, Miss Hilton and the other gentleman is handling everything right now. But it's because she is like, what is going on? I'm supposed to have the power. That's what she reminds me of. And you know what? The weird thing is that these folks went to Howard University together. All these people, that's not all these people, but Fanny spent time at Howard University. Miss Hilton spent time at Howard University. Miss Bumpus spent time at Howard University, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and then one more person. Was it Miss Love? I think Miss Love as well. And you can't tell me that's not a coincidence. This is crazy. So yeah, if ever you're in a situation in the state of Georgia, I'm sorry that if you cannot afford your own personal attorney, I feel bad for you, because the state, when it's the state against you, you're going to have everybody against you. It's just going to be you and yourself. Even if you have a public defender, you have a judge, you want to take it to trial, you get a jury, it's still you against all of them. So just try to be in a situation where you can hire a private attorney so they can work for you. I'm not a legal professional, but that is my advice. That is my opinion. So, so I'm going to take me a shower, get dressed, and then go to where I need to go. Oh boy. And if you are, like, I'm going from one thing to another, but if you do work out in the heat like I just did this morning, um, make sure you have fruit. It's nothing like the hydration from a fruit. That's true hydration. So when you go inside, you can take out some cold fruit, watermelon, plums, any fruit, and hydrate yourself that way. Because even though I'm drinking a lot of water, it's nothing like the hydration from a piece of fruit. Oh boy. I don't know how much of myself you all can see because I can't see that well. I don't know if it's the sun or what, but I am lounging. I probably have been saying I'm going to go take a shower for the past 15 minutes. It makes a big difference when you don't drink energy drinks. I didn't have any coffee, and I don't drink energy drinks anymore, or I try not to because of the calories. Does anyone know of any energy drinks that are very low in calories? The only one that I've had that was the lowest in calories was I think it was 110 calories. I think I just didn't like the carbonation of it. But if it's cold, I don't mind having an energy drink. Just depends on what type of energy drink. I prefer like a natural type of energy drink, something on the natural side, and that's don't have so many calories. I used to a long time ago. I used to drink Monsters, and I'm talking about the big Monster. I stopped drinking those because of the calories. So, and then I went down to the small Monsters, and then lately the recently I was drinking Celsius. I think it's called Celsius. Those are the lower calorie ones, and those are made with ginger and some other stuff. But you can taste the difference between those versus like the ones like Monsters. You can taste the difference. it's just a more healthy type of energy drink. But yeah, I'm looking for something that's just not so carbonated and that has the lowest calories that I can intake. Otherwise, I'm not gonna drink any energy drinks. So that's why my workout has just taken everything out of me, all of my energy. Also, it's the sun. Working out in the sun, that is, that will take a lot out of you. So be sure to hydrate, 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 hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna take me a shower, and then I'm going to get dressed. So you guys, it's a lot of people that come on this app to or social media and to meet people. I think I'm not here to meet anyone on a personal level like that. No, no, no. This is like internet, you know, you have online friends. So I'm looking for online friends. And then of course with any friendship, any relationship, you know, if anything comes of your online friendship, it's gonna happen. You can't stop the inevitable. So the inevitable. My throat is just it, you know, I'm speaking like this because I've worked out in this heat and I feel like it's no joke. The sun. I wonder what's the temperature like today here. What's the temperature where you guys are? What's the temperature where you guys are? How does it feel? All right, let's go take a shower. Or I'm gonna take a shower. Let's see. Well, I still have friends in here, so I'm gonna stay online. I'm gonna stay on. As long as I have friends, I'm gonna stay on. Today, I'm gonna say this. I'm not going to, now where I am going after I shower, get dressed, and drive to a location, the signal, for some reason, it goes out for a minute. So if we're disconnected at that point, that's not me. But for as long as I can, I'm not gonna disconnect my live and if there's people, and I always have to disconnect on people, and I think that's rude, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna wait for everyone to be gone before I disconnect, because I'm not hanging up on anybody, because you all have come into my channel and I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. So I'm not gonna hang up on you. So be there for me and I'll be there for you. Okay? Be there for me and I'll be there for you. Be there for me and I'll be there for you. Be there for me and I'll be there for you. Be there for me and I'll be there for you. Be there for me and I'll be there for you. Be there for me and I'll be there for you. Oh, you guys, okay. So let me tell you something. I started off as a garden channel. April TCG, that's April the Cool Gardener, okay? So when you guys get a chance, I want you to go back to much older videos, okay? I'm talking videos from 2020, something like that. Yeah, especially during the pandemic. Um, so I was be in my garden. I have a patio garden, and I would be in my garden. And what I was doing was, I had so much time on my hands, but I would actually, and you know, I'm an entertainer, so I would take songs. I didn't know anything about YouTube. I didn't know that, you know, you can't play music. I didn't know about stuff. So like the rules. So I would take songs and I would just take the musical of songs, like let's see, one of my favorite. Well, all kinds of songs. And I would just take the musical and I would write my own lyrics about my garden though to the music, but it would be like pretty much their song, but I would just write my own lyrics. So, and I would just perform it in my garden, in my little patio garden. So I had a lot of fun. Um, so yeah, be sure to check out those those videos that I made early on. It was pandemic fun. Word. So if anybody's confused as to how how did she start off with this kind of channel and then go into this, because this is what my channel was supposed to be about to begin with. Gardening is my hobby. So, and I still garden. Yeah, I still garden. I got some watermelon that's coming in right now. So I still garden. Um, I'm always going to garden, but my channel, my YouTube channel itself is an informative channel. So I inform. I'm gonna do my own personal thing, my own personal stuff like working out and stuff like that. That's, you know, and then we're gonna go on live and do commentary about the trials that we're covering and just everyday stories that we're covering. And I like to discuss like entertainment media. So, you know, entertainment news. So that's what the channel is going to be all about. But yeah, check out those early on garden videos. They're so funny. A lot of them I had to take down because they were copywritten. So a lot of them I had to take down. And I've also learned that some music was not copywritten. I don't know why certain music is not copywritten. It's weird. Let me show you guys my well, I don't know. I don't feel like walking out there in the sun. I was going to show you my watermelon patch, but I'll show it to you later. Okay, so we got still some people in. I'm going to stay online with you guys. I'm not hanging up on anybody. So as long as you're here, I'm here. So what we're going to do, let's see. Yeah. So I'm going to take you upstairs. I'm going to take me a shower and get dressed. and I'm going to take a ride in the car now that we've gotten our energy up from this workout. So just as long as you're hanging on, I'm going to hang on. All right, let's go. I'll leave these dumbbells out here. My legs are still shaking from the workout squats. Whew. My legs are burning still. They're still burning. I think I heard them deliver something. Stop, Alice. Yep. They delivered something. Are still there. Alrighty. Alright, so as long as you guys want to hang out with me, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and get myself together. So I'm right here. Wow, the dye from the sports bra has come through my favorite shirt. The shirt has my name on it. Oh my goodness, I hope this will wash out. I got pink all on my shirt. Anyway, let me get myself together. Alright, so I'm going to get myself together. And for those of you who are staying with me, just hang there. For those of you who don't want to hang with me, that's absolutely fine. I'll see you all another time. Be sure to subscribe, click on the notifications bell, and like the video. All right, I'm in here just getting myself together. While my leg's still shaking from that workout, those squats. These plums are so juicy. All right, I think we're back on, up and running. Oh, what a beautiful day. It is gorgeous out here. It really is. All right. Okay, so I am going to, I guess, let everyone go. I appreciate you all enjoying your first part of your morning or day with me and working out with me. I'm gonna watch the news a little bit once I get to my destination and see if there's anything that's come upon the trial decision
in regards to Judge Glanville, because they said that they had to have a response by 5 o'clock p.m. today. So it's Wednesday and it's a couple of hours away from 5 o'clock p.m. So they should have some sort of response. And I will come back and we'll discuss it a little later. I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Be sure to go out and enjoy the day, the sun, if you have any sun where you are. And thank you for coming in. Be sure to subscribe and like the video. And it's been a pleasure. Again, thank you all so much for spending the first part of your day with me. Bye-bye.